So maybe it's just me, but I have observed this yearning, teaching in the church and outside of the church for people to find like their purpose, and it's like there's signs about it and little like encouraging like memes and all these things. And I think there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. And I have noticed in the church, especially, sometimes we want to take these quizzes and figure out like where's my spot, where's my place. And like I said in our conversation, I love the church. I serve in the church. I've been a part of the church. It's a family to me. So I don't want to come across as being hypercritical or angry or anything. But I think that sometimes we should take a step back and not feel so forced into one of those boxes. I think we sometimes take out of the world's playbook with all the, what we're going to find your calling, your purpose. And it's like, you really think everyone has this like one calling and purpose that their whole life they're spending trying to find their one purpose? Like, our purpose is to rest and follow God, like, and love God, love people. Like, our purpose in life isn't our one calling and purpose and to find it. Now that becomes this striving, idly weird thing that can also, and I'm not saying sometimes you do have this one gift that might stick out for you, and that's where how God uses you on a regular basis. But I do feel like there's this kind of strivey pressure thing that comes out of that culture that prevents rest, that we're trying, take this test, take that test to figure out what you like for what you do. Can we put you at the front door? Can we put you where, where are you going to fit? It's like, what if you don't fit in any of those places? I mean, like, who knows? I think that sometimes, I know for me, that was, okay, I lead worship. I'm a worship leader. And so for about the first 10 years, I knew the Lord. I was like, this is my calling and my purpose and my passion. And let's go. And almost to my detriment, because it became so myopic, such a myopic thing, that when it was removed from me, or when it was a time for a season of rest, I had to get my bearings on who else I was and what else I could do. The other piece I was thinking about is when you continue on with that scripture in Isaiah. So if you go to Isaiah 30:16, you started to talk about, Aaron, about the culture and social media and just that relentless pursuit of like acceptance and likes, and that we all kind of feel that, and we might all do that in different ways. And then you began to talk about it, and as you were talking, I started to read the scripture, and it says, God, it says you would have none of it, and then it continues, you said, no, we will get our help from Egypt. So I see Egypt as where they came from, or the world, the past, like the stuff they were brought out of, their junk. We'll get our help from Egypt. They will give us swift horses for riding into battle. But the only swiftness you are going to see is the swiftness of your enemies chasing you. One of them will chase 1,000 of you. 5 of them will make all of you flee. And then this part is what you will be left like a lonely flagpole on a hill, or a tattered banner on a distant mountaintop. And so I just thought about our culture and how so many people are chasing this counterfeit acceptance resty thing, and we're just a bunch of lonely tattered flagpoles because we've placed our confidence and trust in the wrong spot. And so to me it was just almost like a gentle, loving warning, like, your answer's right here, girl. Like, it's confidence and trust. But look around, you see all these lonely flagpoles and tattered banners everywhere. Like we're missing it. And so I would just like to offer some advice that, even if these boxes are presented to you, that they're helpful, but you don't have to force yourself to fit into them, and just always be open to what God would have for you and where he would lead you. And you will find that you are just a treasure trove of a ton of different unique and wonderful things that God can use that are completely outside of a box that you might put yourself in or someone might put you in.